Alright, we are back. So last night I got the engine bolted down and got the car back outside of the garage where I've got a little bit more room to work on it. So the temperature today is going to be a little bit easier to work with, so I should be able to just get the car going outside the garage today. But I gotta charge the battery on the camera, so we'll pick back up later. Alright, so we're filming on the GoPro right now because the other camera is still charging. Just wanted to give you guys kind of an update of where we are. Got my fuel lines connected. Got most of the wiring harness situated. It's really gross, I know. It's all been hacked, apart and put back together. And anyway, starter is going to be next. I'm just going to put this one back in. I know it's broken, but whatever. And then hook up the alternator and tinker with a few more things. I need to switch out the power steering pumps, and the plan is to start this thing today. If I do, great. If I don't, I'm gonna have to push it out of the way because I need to replace the power steering pump on my wife's car. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. Yeah. Alright, been a little bit since the last update. Been wrenching away on this thing. So, starter's in. The alternator is all hooked up. Fuel lines, everything on this side of the engine bay is good to go. And then got the power steering pump switched out, got the lines all rerouted and cleaned up, and I just got done putting the exhaust manifold on, getting all the wires and stuff hooked back up. So I think I'm pretty close actually to trying to start this thing. So we got a few more finishing touches. Well, I might be jumping the gun, but I think this thing's ready to start, or at least try to start. So I know there's no radiator, no fans, no coolant, but and a really stupid intake. But anyway, we're gonna try it. Here goes nothing. Not ready yet. Alright, well, it has been a few days since I did anything with the car. I could never get it to start the other night, so I had to go on ahead and push it down the driveway, get my wife's car in, do the power steering pump on it, and now we're back messing with the car. So it's doing a weird thing. I don't know. At first it didn't have any spark. I got that issue figured out. It was some poor connections and a couple other little stupid things. So I got that, and then I got the car finally to where it would start with ether and then it would die out right away. And now, you know, I've been cranking on it and slowly it's starting to get where it'll start and run for like a few seconds and then it'll die out. If I try to rev it, it'll die out. It's doing all kinds of weird stuff. So what I'm going to do right now is work on getting the radiator in, the fans in, get the car rest of the way put back together, and then after that I'll dedicate more time to trying to figure out why it will not run on its own. But when it did start, it sounded pretty good, so it's positive. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Well, it seems like it's been forever, because it kind of has been, but you hear that? Got my fans running. I don't know what's going on with the AFRs. The gauge, I don't know. Maybe the sensor's no good. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that part out yet. Still working out kinks. Bleeding the cooling system right now, and the power steering system I'm also bleeding. But I'm calling this a successful day. Successful engine install. This car is finally running. We'll do a drive later, maybe not in this video, but anyway. case I don't film anymore, Road Warrior 72 out.